everybody, sorry about that. My microphone was not connected, but with that being said, we've got ourselves episode number 10 of the Counter Nature Weekly Show. I'm
Counter
here.
Strike show.
Like, it's a Counter Strike show, so it
It
still
is a Counter
counts.
Strike show. These are
But
facts.
I am at Xner 20 Cole, of course, joined here by Jayel at Counter Nature. Back with another episode here, week number 10, episode number 10. We took a
Episode
break.
numero Diaz.
We took a break last week. It was kind of nice to have a little week off, and I know that you were recovering from some surgery. So how are you feeling now?
I'm feeling a lot better. They came into my throat, ripped some bad stuff out, and put some metal in there, and we're back.
All right, well that's one way to
Um,
put it.
yeah, it was pretty intense. It was more intense than I thought it was gonna be, but as you can hear, we're better.
Yeah,
Got to improve my diet some, which was good and I guess needed. But yeah, we're back. We're back on the grind. Thanks.
yeah, it's good to hear you doing good. Um, so does that affect your voice at all?
It did, but it was mainly affecting like what I could eat and not eat pretty
Oh,
much.
okay.
Um, so that sucked because like, yeah, I don't know. As a Western civilization dieter, I missed my wings and my burgers
Oh,
and my my fries
yeah,
and
no
everything
doubt.
else that's not good. So, but yeah, I mean, it was a shock to my body for sure. But yeah, anyway, on lighter notes, look at these bathrooms we've got going on. Literally
Yeah,
lighter notes.
yeah, yeah. I've got the MDL sellout set up right now. All just game fuel. All about the game fuel right now. I probably should even
It
get
looks
my
sick.
monitor.
Looks really good.
Yeah, so I built all of these shelves out of like
Wow.
wood that I got from Home Depot. Which I'm really proud of. I got even like I built this little shelf for my mixer, my microphone mixer, my stream deck, which comes in handy for like shows like this, and then of course I got the sponsorship shelf. I'm still looking to fill that up if Game Fuel ever decides to send me some more Game Fuel, but yeah.
Or anyone else. Any other sponsors.
True. Yeah, I'm waiting on my third impact stuff still. My
You got like a whole area for sponsors. You've got the shelf, you've got the
Yeah,
whiteboard
look
that's
at
nice
this
and open.
whiteboard, and even below that, even on the door, you can throw some like jerseys or flags up there. Coke Zero, of course. If you, I mean, I can't even affiliate myself technically with Coke, because I'm trying to win Next Big Caster, and they're not too happy with Coke. I think
Wait, is
like
that a serious statement?
no, I'm just joking.
Camp feels like do not mention Coke or you're
No,
fucking out of
yeah.
here.
So if you mention Coke, you actually get excommunicated from MDL, and you're never allowed to even cast on ESA. It's actually a permanent ban, and pretty serious about their sponsorships.
But yeah, you got a whole bunch of space. Me, on the other hand, I've got a whole bunch of stuff. I don't have much room for sponsorship. I sponsored my cousin, who's an artist. If you see
Those
these
paintings.
boobies back here, yeah, just got in the mail today
Are
actually.
those
So
paintings?
they are. Yep, they're OGs too.
Those are nice. I've got
Yeah,
some decoration my girlfriend made me. I don't know if you can see it past this. My webcam's pretty stretched, but she embroiders a lot, so that's what those weird
nice.
looking. Maybe I could post it on Twitter later, but those are what those kind of weird but really cool like collages are.
Those are cool.
Yeah.
Is she selling any?
No, I don't think so. I think she just does it for
Okay.
fun. Yeah. Just
I'm a
for
big
fun
random
activity.
art collector.
That's sick.
I like picking up just cool things. But yeah, I mean, speaking of all these sponsorships, how was your next big caster grind going?
It's going really well. I've been casting MDL like every day. This is like I think the first real time slot like break I've been taking um since I got announced. Like I've been casting, from 8:30 to if possible 11 day in and day out. Uh not day in and day out, Tuesday through Thursday, but that's been going really well. I've been getting a lot of love. Been doing really well on like the HLTV, like getting all those viewers and like topping other people, which feels obviously good. Even if that isn't like a factor that they take in consideration, it still feels good, that people are choosing me, every week to come check my cast out above the
Yep.
competition. So
Have
it's
you
been awesome.
Have you had any angry Russian bettors enter your domain?
Oh, oh, always, yeah. I've had both angry Russian betters and like people that are looking for information about on MDL. You know what I mean? Like
Ooh,
you
yeah.
have like people tweeting me out like asking what's the deal with this team? Like they changed their name or something. Is I think the question I got today was like about Russian Canadians and the fact that they're now the guy thought that they were like X Warriors International. So a little bit of confusion, but I mean, it feels nice that people are reaching out to me for that, and like it's cool to be um not the face of it, but like part of the scene and kind of getting more introduced to it as time goes by.
Yeah. It's cool seeing like the other people that are part of Next Big Caster kind of getting back into the grind and trying to get their streams going. But little birdie told me that you're still looking to do even more stuff, right?
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm always looking for paid gigs. You know,
That
I'm looking to
guapo.
make some money here soon. Ideally, as soon as possible. Whether that be advanced, you know. Of course, I do have my schedule filled Tuesday through Thursday, but other than that, I'm pretty much wide open. This weekend is an exception, but pretty much always free. If anyone's looking for a caster, just hit me up at Xner 20. You know, I have a lot of information. I got some serious experience as well. Um, so
Absolutely gigantic brain.
huge, and I
Gigantic.
might not be global, but I'm still supreme in matchmaking, which
Did
is
you lose it? Oh
yeah. They
no.
lost it
Oh,
to
Auntie.
cheaters, man. There's cheaters every game. You can't get away from them.
But yeah, I mean, like you said, tournament organizers, teams, advanced, ESCA, Game Fuel, Coke Zero, everyone hit this dude up. Give him some more opportunities. He's ready for it. He wants them, and he definitely is deserving. So, with that being said, kind of pivot back over to some counter nature stuff. I went on a little bit of a random campaign today on our Twitter. Um, as always, looking to have people help out. Specifically interested lately in someone to help out with Twitter, just because it is a big time commitment, like to kind of do the amount of like content and quality that I want. And I'm gonna have some things coming up in the future. So I've had a couple people reach out to me and some really good looking people as well. So I don't know if I need any more notice on that, but um, the website's coming out soon, which is exciting. Like I said, the big thing that's kind of left right now are the rankings, and I'm looking to get like kind of like this database of advanced and below for teams and players. So that's gonna be exciting, and mm, I don't think I'm gonna announce the other things that we talked about before, Xner,
Yeah,
but we'll see. We have time
just
as
giving people a
always.
little hint, you know.
Yeah.
I'm so
Um.
excited. It's gonna be really cool for counter nature.
Yeah, it's happening slowly but surely. But I mean, what, 6 months in, less than 6 months of this project, and we've done a bunch.
Yeah,
But yeah, team effort. So shout out to UX there. Shout out to Nart. Rest in peace. You being with Counter Nature, but we love you. Remy, R7, Nova helping out. Um, yeah. So I mean, kind of going back to the whole rankings thing. Let's jump into the details of things with IM and Open. Yeah, it's one thing that we're hoping for to get some help on. Xcege has been consistently tweeting at us every week asking for IM
he's literally
rankings.
addicted to rankings. That's all he talks about in Discord. He's like, Exner, when are you gonna do the IM rankings? And I was like, man, I haven't watched an IM rank or IM game ever. So I'm sorry. I can put 10 teams and put them in a list, but I don't think I have enough experience.
They're coming at some point as soon as our knight in shining armor comes and wants to help out with them. Um, but Nova put together his video from mid-season, which is cool. I love having those videos kind of go out, and that got some
Yeah,
good feedback as usual. And then Remy got his rankings out for advanced this evening. You know, nothing too surprising besides a couple people that were a little bit upset. But yeah, staying at number one.
yeah,
GGPR staying at number two. Two pretty impressive wins as of late. Um, over Villainous, or excuse me, over SKDC, overtime win over Pride. Revenant kind of jumping up a lot to number 3 with
Yeah.
7 wins in a row, which is pretty crazy for advanced. Impressive one over Villainous. 69 over Brigada, who's turned into just like this. Yeah, they've just turned up since the beginning of the season. I think they like lost their first 4, maybe 3 in a row. So they are officially a solid win, in my opinion, and I think in most people's opinions. Um, but yeah, I'll kind of leave it at there and kind of hand it back over to you, Xner, to bring us around to the next part.
Yeah, I kind of want to follow up more a little bit on the advanced rankings. I feel like right now it's super hard to tell. Um,
Yeah,
Again, I don't want I want people to, look into these rankings as a kind of like a, I don't know what the best way to put it is, but more as a, poll and not as much of a like standard, like if you're not in top 10, doesn't mean that you're not a top 10 team in advance. Probably it just means that you're not relatively in like someone's opinion of a top 10. And like when it comes down to it, like what matters is playoffs. And if you are a playoff team, I think that's obviously a win, and like that should be everyone's focus right now. I know it's like kind of a cop out excuse to like not getting a perfect top 10, but there's probably never going to be a perfect top 10. So be
yeah,
happy with with at least having a top 10, I guess. I don't know. I'm just glad that that is actually a thing now, and that this scene where a lot of people are working very hard is getting loved by a website, which is one of my favorite things about Counter Nature. It's super cool. Because they do work hard, and they're showing it. They're beating some of these teams are beating MDL. Yeah, obviously is going to beat some MDL teams, plenty of MDL teams, but you have like Revenant who I believe made it pretty far in the last FPL Cup. You got GGPR who's looking pretty good. Some main teams as well that are beating MDL teams. But yeah, like putting in some serious work and getting their love for it as well.
GGPR is dope. That
Yeah,
was that's a really crazy story that's evolving. So I hope they can make this run and keep it going
yeah.
because they've been on an absolute tear. Um, but yeah, I mean, and then kind of like the final note, I don't know, maybe not everyone knows this, depending on like what sports you follow, but I mean, yeah, power rankings are not like they're
Set in
obviously not going to be
stone.
representative of like the direct standings. Um, yeah, so take your rocks and go stand outside of Remy's window and just start throwing them. R7 loves to fight and debate.
Oh yeah, yeah. I guess
um,
if anyone's gonna be posting rankings and fighting for it, it's gonna be Remy.
yes, these are facts.
But that's pretty much all we got for the Counter Nature updates. I kind of want to lead into the NACCS, which is the college league, which I have learned about a little bit before this stream. I honestly did not even know that there was a big college scene in CS:GO. Apparently, it's not that big because um, I mean the teams that are in the Cash Cup or the FPL Cup they're good, like, but I mean if you look at the top 8 right now, there's nothing really like shouting to me that like these teams. It's great that they may have the possibility of making like a decent prize pool, but like it is bizarre kind of to see this tournament play through. Like the amount
Yeah.
of like weird things that have gone on, like the spectator thing, which I'm not sure even if that has any effect. Everyone has their balance, but even the possibility of that being a thing is kind of bizarre.
Yeah. So for people that don't know about that, pretty much GGPR played Rebirth in the quarterfinals, and Hemtower, who's like their media guy, joined as a spectator, I guess, to be a streamer. Insert any assumption or thoughts about that you will, because they're as good as any opinion that I could make.
Ugh.
I don't know. I have no idea. Actually, we'll go into it afterwards. But anyway, long story short, Rebirth freaked out, obviously.
Yeah.
They replayed, and GGPR still smacked them, which is
It's good,
I don't even know.
I
Yeah,
guess. I
poetic
mean,
justice is that? I don't know.
I don't know if it's even
But
poetic justice. At least it's just like, I don't know. I really like don't want to blame GGPR, and I I don't have faith. Like, I don't know them personally. I can't speak on like their character, but like once you have an opportunity to cheat, like that is a huge opportunity. Like, that's not
yeah.
HLTV. Like, you're seeing if they're on a bye 2 rounds in the future with a timeout. That is, you are knowing where the players' locations are in the moment. Like, it's so
And
bizarre.
also that actually reminds me, I think another part of that was crazy is that like I don't think there was a delay on the stream either.
Yeah,
This kind of
just I don't know. The finals aren't even on HLTV. Like, this is a $3,000 tournament, and it kind of has been ran like I don't even want to say like a rookie tournament, because honestly a tournament like ran nearly that poorly doesn't really exist. Like, if a tournament, I don't know. It's really crazy that they've got that sort of funding, or at least like the value to like put themselves on a $3,000 or $4,000 tournament. I'm not sure what the prize pool was.
yeah. Well, I mean, I'm gonna go on full opinion mode right now with a little context,
Yeah,
but I mean the fact that this is an FPL Cup, but I mean I'm pretty sure it's being ran as a normal like just random um Face It tournament organizer. Like I don't think Face It really has much of anything to do with it besides the fact that they're calling it the FPL Cup and letting these like
probably putting a
sponsored.
decent chip of money into there as well.
I'm imagining that they're putting the entire prize pool in and they're saying like go run this. And I think what stands out even more is the fact that this is like the college NA college Counter-Strike and like they did this job. Like
Yeah, this is
oops.
very tough execution. No doubt. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. It could have been a cool thing, but like I think that the viewership from it is gonna suffer because it's not on HLTV. So obviously the viewership's gonna suffer. I feel like the streams don't have following. The Twitter doesn't have much pool, so I didn't even know that this was going on. Like, I didn't know the finals were. Are they today? Are they tonight?
Yeah, the finals tonight supposedly.
I didn't even know that. And I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure I follow the account. So I don't know.
Yeah, they haven't
Definitely
posted
some.
anything, and I think it's going live in 10 minutes.
Yeah, that
So,
like I have better PR than like an official league in my MDL streams that I do. Like Tuesday, like all you have to do is you know throw a little graphic up. I don't even know. I don't want to be like running the tournament for them, but like how hard can it be to throw a graphic up on Twitter telling people that you've got the grand finals of your $3,000 tournament tonight? Certainly, it cannot be that painful, but I could be
yeah.
wrong.
I mean, no, you're 100% right.
Like,
So that's a swing and a miss by Face It
yeah,
or FPL or whoever was that decided on that. Um,
I don't know. It's just a big. I mean, at least two teams that aren't typically in a run for a big amount of money for prize pools are going to make some money tonight. That's nice.
yeah. Yeah, that's definitely the one nice thing about it because like and we've discussed this before where it's like you know, if you have like Tryon for these big teams, like they're gonna just like farm these tournaments. But yeah,
Mm.
it is cool seeing like a one like this kind of pan out where like the final is Cohesion versus Kinship. And for those of you that don't know who Cohesion is, um, they are Cohesive Concepts. They're the number one ranked team in our main rankings right now, actually. And they made a pretty crazy run through this tournament. So they started off the quarterfinals, beat Imperium Esports 16-11, and then 2-0'd GGPR in the semifinals, and now they're playing Kinship in the final. So if they win this tournament, that would be crazy. Knocking
Yeah.
out an MDL team, a potential future MDL team, and if they beat this Kinship in the finals, regardless, yeah, really impressive run. And like that's the one positive of this tournament is like this is the kind of stuff that we want to see is like these teams getting the ability to play, and especially well, unfortunately not so much on the stage because there really hasn't been a stage put up for them.
Yeah.
But you get what I
Yeah. Yeah. No, that's definitely the silver lining there of, despite the poor management and all of that, which is, I feel like I've bagged on them enough for that.
yeah,
It's just something that I kind of care about a little bit because,
we love keeping off there.
viewership is important. Like, Otherwise, no money's gonna follow. And when no money follows, that means no money for the orgs. That means no money for the players. It means no money for me. So, I mean, it's something I care a lot about. But
Yeah.
yeah, it's at least possibly kinship or possibly the number one ranked main team walk away not $3,000 richer, maybe $2,000 richer. But
2,000 first, 1,000 for second. Yep.
yeah, so either way, I think the both teams are happy with the bank they're
Yeah.
making tonight.
Yeah, for sure.
That's all I've
Um,
got on that. If we want to move on to IEM New York, just a little bit of an update on that.
yeah. Where do we start with this one?
I want to start out with what's going on right now. Looks like RBG and Team One are in map number 3 of their match, and honestly, this would be the only upset I would call from this tournament as a whole so far. We saw that Whalers nearly. I mean, I don't know. It's tough to say nearly took a map off, but they did well against Evil Geniuses, and I think that there's so much value to be put in these MDL teams getting some experience against the top. Especially a team like Imperium, even like RBG, which they play top teams like Chaos pretty frequently, but they get to play 100 Thieves and Liquid and Furia, which is super sick. A team that I casted in advanced last season has now made the move up to what would be a tier 1 tournament if it was in LAN, and it is technically a tier 1 tournament in North America. They're playing for $25,000 for first place, so
Guapo.
yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah, and this kind of goes back to what we were talking about with the previous tournament. Is well, same subject, I guess, different kind of topic, but everyone sees it with Valorant coming in and kind of people leaving and stuff. So it's there is going to be a changing of guard and the evolution. So this is, I think, the first time we really get to see kind of a new landscape, even if it's not necessarily these teams. Like you point out, New England Whalers, Imperium, RBG, Mythic, those teams are kind of fringe teams. I guess New England Whalers the least, but
Yeah,
seeing them just in this environment now is cool. I mean, Team One I think has proven that they are definitely up
yeah,
there now,
yeah.
which is
They're
cool.
they're
So
they're on the line there. I think that a MDL final between the Whalers and Team One is going to happen. I think it's gonna be a lot of fun to watch.
yeah,
Um,
I would
I'm
put my
still
money on
waiting.
Team One there though. That team is sick when
I
they've
want to
got
be
the
so
stuff to play
quick.
for. No,
No, no, no. I think you might be underestimating the Whalers a little bit.
I'm not putting enough respect on that name.
Yeah, yeah, they're pretty good.
Yeah,
I mean, not pretty good.
I,
They're flawless so far. So
yeah, I just love those results that Team One had, against Cloud9 earlier. I
yeah,
forget what tournament it was, but they were going off. It was before the MDL season started, I believe. I can't remember what it was,
yeah.
but
They've had some pretty. I'm not gonna lie. I would. I'm not gonna say I would gamble on Team One, but I would predict that they should win. They should have it in the bag. But I don't know. Whalers can put up a pretty decent fight. The map pool from Team One is a little bit lacking. They don't have a strong map pool. I mean, very little MBL teams do because it's best of ones all the time, and so they can really get away with just banning 3 of their least favorite maps and not having to worry about the rest. And
yeah,
9 times out of 10, that's gonna be overpass. But I don't know. It's gonna be a fun to see the finals in a best of 3 format between those two teams. I'd like to
yeah,
see them in regulation though and see how they kind of pair up. I haven't yet seen that come through. I'm wondering if New York's gonna bring that, but I don't know. We'll
yeah.
see.
I don't know either. But yeah, I don't know. It's funny just hearing you talk about the MDL playoffs. I'm excited still for advanced playoffs, especially this year. It's just
Oh yeah,
gonna be. I don't want to say a shit show, but
yeah, it's gonna fly.
maybe a
Yeah,
shit
it's
show.
gonna fly.
Minus gaming, but yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I have no idea what's going on in that league, man. It is not the league that I casted last season. It is just not.
It's not. It's not.
It is just not. Maybe it's the fact that I'm not casting it every day. When I was casting every day, I knew exactly what teams we're doing better. I think the only team that I really slept on last season was Lethal Divide. I think that was the only team I didn't know anything about, but was really good. But other than that, I knew who the top teams were. I could easily give you a list of top 10 last season. Off the top of my head, probably. Whereas now, I can't look at the results and have any read. Like I can maybe give you a top 5 comfortably, but get in that 5 through 10 space, and it's like, well, this team lost to this team, but then beat a team that's flawless. Like it just doesn't. Nothing adds up, and so I think you're exactly right. Playoffs is just going to be a coin flip, best of 3. Maybe a team with some stronger map pool, maybe some teams with a little bit better fundamentals can really shine in that format. But other than that, it's going to be an interesting, no doubt. Like I don't.
I
It'll
think
be so
last
bizarre.
season was top 16 made playoffs, I believe. Does that sound
Yes,
right to
top
you?
16.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So right now I'm looking at the top
it's going to be top
16, and
16 again this season.
I'm looking at like the top 30, and I could easily put like the top 30 teams easily being able to make playoffs,
Yeah.
and top 5, top 10 easily being able to fall out in playoffs.
Oh yeah. Pretty crazy.
So
Yeah, I mean,
yeah,
it's
hopefully,
gonna. It's just not like I thought by now it would like kind of sort itself out, and you'd have like, teams that are like ahead of the pack, kind of pull ahead, and the teams that are lagging behind fall back a little bit further. But that just not happened.
yeah. And it's the same thing. Well, I don't want to say it's the same thing, but like the roster changes and like these teams kind of like just
Yeah.
blowing up after a loss that are like looking good,
Yeah.
and it's obviously part of it. But there's teams that are coming through. I mean, I don't even know how to say this team name. UYU. Every time I see it, I want to say ooh. But
Yeah. How are
who were
they
they
doing right
last
now?
season?
They
They're
they
coming
were
back.
Eco Fraggers Anonymous kind
Eco
of.
Fraggers, yeah. They're 6-5 right now. They start off the season 0-5.
So now that yeah, they're doing good. I,
So
I
yeah,
I have a lot of love for like Polo on that roster and the rest
yeah,
of them really. Like I don't know a couple of them, but I like Polo. I like Datum. A couple others. I think Poseidon's still on that roster. So all really
yeah.
cool people. But
Um,
one team
and
I'm really liking right now is Absolute Leverage. I know you guys took them down, but I'm a
no, we didn't. They backhanded us.
oh yeah
Last night.
That's what I meant. That's what I meant to
Yeah,
say.
they're
I know that.
solid.
Yeah, they're nuke. I don't know why you guys let nuke slip through.
We
You might
like
have
Nuke
to
too. Yeah,
might have
yeah.
to talk to your AGL. I don't know what the deal is with that one, but I
Yeah,
really enjoy that roster.
they went through the grinder the past 4 matches. They played Error Eternity, SKDC, Infinity, Rise Esports Club. Um, yes, they had a tough run, but then they got the nice rebound on us last night. But I agree. Yeah, it's a good team. But they have it. They play. I love this Brigada team though. I gotta give them a shout out.
Yeah,
They
they're
play them
cool too.
next.
Yeah,
Um, who they got? They've got Absolute Leverage, Big Chillin, and CLG Red. Big Chillin coming back. They had a little rocky of a
are they in
start, but
playoff
they were.
contention right now? What do you think?
Yeah, you can't count Big Chillin out with their. I feel like history in advance. I think when
Uh,
they get clicking again, kind of like get back into season form,
I don't
they'll
know.
be fine. You're not believing?
Like they're still they're actually doing pretty good. They're 7-3. The last I'd heard of from them is their loss versus RTO, random Twitter org.
Well, they're
And
a solid
that's
team,
and ever
but
since
yeah,
then they started to win out, so
yeah,
it's against Supernova, which that roster exploded, so I don't know how much
yeah.
that result matters.
Rest in
5-man
peace.
op. They're going against Eros, who just lost Nox to
I think Eros
MDL.
might be dead even. They might
Even
be another blow up. I don't know if they're gonna rebuild or not.
really,
Yeah.
that is. I really like that. I believe they were what were they Northern Forces last season? No.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, they were. I mean, they had such a good result to start it off, but honestly, Nox moving up to MDL is a move that you just can't deny.
Knox moved, and then I think that like before the season started, they got someone poached to
Uh,
MDL.
yeah, MDL man, all of those. I mean, MDL's been Not as rocky, but definitely rocky. And
Because I need to.
doing a good job of taking away players in advanced.
Yeah. Oh, Hate was the guy that went to
Yeah,
MDL.
yeah. Played
But I
hate
mean,
in matchmaking before.
was he cheating?
No, he, he was really good though. Still beat him though.
Um, yeah, I mean, but if you get the MDL call up, that's the whole reason why you pretty much play
Yeah,
ESCA.
right.
Like, you can't really say no to that to grind through the advanced meat grinder and hope that you make it out of playoffs or MDL relegation.
Yeah,
Um,
unless like your RBG, but
unless like your RBG, which not many teams are.
no teams are no, none.
Except for Yeah Gaming. Yeah Gaming is
Not even
like
yeah, which definitely understandably so. But there's been some hasn't been verbal commitments with like move ups. I mean, we saw IDK leave the roster in the introduction to the season so far. So and their pickup from Swisher, which is nice. But
Swisher's sick.
yeah,
And is wasn't Twice playing with him? He was
Twice
just a
is just for
stand-in for their
DreamHack. Yeah,
tournament, right?
I don't know if
Yeah.
he's permanent. So now Caber's been playing with him for MDL, or sorry, advanced.
I'm curious what these visas are like for these
For
teams for like
yeah, for
Yeah Gaming.
advanced, yeah. I mean, they have
Like
some pretty big orgs, you know. I'm sure they have decent money. Brazilian scene is just so not good with viewership, like
yeah.
incredible, like viewership, so much fans of CS and that. I mean, even all of South America. So like, I don't
Yeah,
know.
but
You
I'm
go
wondering
down to
like
watch
where do
like
they like
Clutch, and it's just like so many people watching.
yeah. But I'm curious like what it's like cuz like Yeah Gaming, I'm assuming they're stationed in the USA,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. I'm pretty
Like I wonder
sure.
what
I'm
it's like
pretty sure
for
that's
them
a
to
rule.
like be here though. Like I wonder like how that is like getting the visa to play esports in USA during COVID. That'd be an interesting topic of conversation or like an article, kind of like research into it.
Yeah,
I don't know.
yeah. That would be interesting. Same with like Pain Gaming, who we have to play
Yeah.
next week in our
Do you really?
yeah,
That's pretty sick.
yeah.
What's your guys' record? Are you guys
Or 8 and
2
2, I think,
losses?
or 9 and 2.
Ooh,
Yeah,
nice.
not
That'd
really
be awesome if
nice.
you
I'm
guys
not
get
happy about our 2 losses.
well, it might be 3 coming up.
Oh, it is gonna be 3. It is.
Imagine though, the upset. That'd be cool playing against them though.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun.
Um, what else is going on? We're done with our topics, but what's going on, Belenko? Oh yeah, vibes. Rest in peace. Not rest in peace, but I guess retiring from the competitive Counter Strike of Brigada grind. Um, what else is going on? What's going on with you, Xner? What are you doing tonight?
Got an MDL cast here at what is it, 9:45? So that's coming up about 30 minutes or so. Gonna be a fun time. Gonna be a good time. You know. So if you want to show your love, twitch.tv/Xner, or follow me on Twitter at Xner20. I got that coming up. Thanks, Core Red. Yeah, Xner Next Big Caster, of course. I'm focusing on that, and I'm going to Chicago for the weekend, which I'm excited about. I'm gonna
Oh,
see
what's
some
bringing you to
friends.
Chicago? Ooh, amigos.
Yeah, so my friends just moved into a new house. Me and my girlfriend love going over there. Anyways, so going over to a town called Rockford, not really Chicago, just in Illinois. Town called
Wait,
Rockford.
flying or driving?
Driving, yeah. So I got to pick up my girlfriend, which is a 2-hour drive away from Illinois, and then I'm going to drive up tomorrow. So that's my plans. That's why I won't be casting IEM Beijing qualifiers. I was planning on doing that this weekend, but I'd rather help my friends move in at this point. Um,
What a
get
nice
things
friend.
situated. Yeah, maybe do some painting.
Ooh, that is a nice and relaxing activity.
Oh yeah, especially when
I
you're
paint
with the boys
with the
and the
boys painting
and the
walls, baby.
and the I guess the girls, but they're pretty cool too.
I painted a picnic table this summer. It was very rewarding to paint the picnic table and then sit and use the picnic table. So
It
shout out to
is.
painting.
Yeah, I gotta paint my shelves. They're still not painted, but I just wanted to rush and get them in. I might wood burn them because look how cool it is. It's got a little burnt from the cutting them. Got like burnt by the saw, but
Oh, you cut them yourself?
yeah,
Wow, a versatile man.
Yeah, woodworker. I don't like that. Like,
Next big woodworker. Maybe not.
I don't like that. I don't like that title.
Next big painter.
Sure, sure. Next big woodworker. That's gonna be taken the wrong way. Oh man. Yeah, that's all I've got pretty much planned for this week. And gonna be back next Tuesday, more MDL of course. Gotta grind for that next big caster. And of course I'm looking for gigs if anyone in advance has any gigs or any league really has any gigs for me. Jayel, you went all staticky on me. I gotta
Yeah, I canceled out my Twitch stream to look at
There we go.
myself. Just hoping my bandwidth would come back. It's
I
good
got
now.
you back. I got you back. Don't worry.
Cool.
Yeah, but that's all I got planned. Trying to get some other stuff behind the scenes worked on with Third Impact and some other stuff. Trying to get my caster reel out. But other than that, pretty much busy week.
Good.
What about you?
Yeah, what about me? What am I doing this weekend? I might see some friends in the city. Um, Still trying to take it easy and not
Yeah.
drink. Because if I go out with my friends, I'm gonna obviously want to have some brewskis.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll see. Next weekend, I'm going down to Atlanta, see some friends, meet up with the girlfriend. It's exciting.
Atlanta.
Um, Atlanta,
Nice.
A-Town down, baby. I lived in Atlanta for a couple of years. I love that city. It's really cool. Um,
There a
but
couple
yeah, we're taking it
times.
easy over here.
That's good.
How do you like it?
It's nice. I don't know. I haven't really like spent too much time in there. Most of it's driving through, but it's a cool city. I got some friends that live down there and say good things about it. Georgia Tech is where a lot of them
I
go.
love Georgia
Yeah.
Tech. Yeah, I love Georgia Tech. Swarm 'em, baby. That's what me and my friends would say, because they're the Yellow Jackets. That's not even what they say
Yeah,
anymore.
I was like, I've never heard that before, but
That's what we say. That was our phrase for Georgia Tech.
it's awesome. Yeah, that's
Um,
good
but yeah,
stuff.
man,
Is that all we got for this episode? Is that episode 10 in the books?
I think it is.
We'll be
That's number
back.
10 going in the books, just like that.
Yeah, that's, that's for all you visual learners out there. But yeah, that we'll be back next week here with some more action, possibly next week. Still got to clear our schedules. I'm free. I'm not sure if busy next week, Jayel, but whatever. We'll be back soon with some more of our weekly show. It's been Xner20, of course, and Jayel. Make sure you smash that like and subscribe button as well if you're watching this on YouTube. But other than that, stay tuned to at Counter Nature on Twitter, and got some hopefully big news coming soon.
Dessert. Peace, guys.
Peace.